Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. In today's video, we want to discuss the release dates of the series coming out in 2022 and 2023. So obviously, we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi airing right now. The next thing to come out after that is going to be LEGO Star Wars Summer Vacation. So that one's got a release date of August 5th, 2022.
Yeah, so the premise of this is it's actually going to take place after the events of Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, and we'll see Rose, Rey, Finn, Poe, and Chewbacca taking a much-deserved vacation after defeating the likes of Emperor Palpatine. So we're expecting this one to be a little bit like all the other LEGO Star Wars ones. We got the Halloween one, we had the Christmas one, so we're expecting something along the lines of that.
Probably going to be pretty lighthearted and fun, like the rest of them have been so far.
Yeah, so we get that at the beginning of August, and then one that we're really looking forward to is Andor. So this one has a release date of August 31st. That's 2022 here, so coming up real quick as well. For this one, there's supposed to be 12 episodes in Season 1, and it has been confirmed already that there is a Season 2, so there's going to be 12 episodes of that as well.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. We're getting at least 24 episodes of Andor. I didn't realize it was going to be that many until I was looking into it.
And so for anyone who hasn't looked into this one, the premise of this one is Diego Luna is going to reprise his role as the rebel spy Cassian Andor, and will take place during the earlier days of the rebellion. So if you've seen Rogue One, you know who this character is. We are super excited for this one. That was probably one of my favorite, if not the favorite, Disney movie that was released for Star Wars.
Yeah, I agree. And he's such a great character, too. So then, lucky for us, we get that for probably about 3 months, and then we get something called Tales of the Jedi. So that is going to be released in fall of 2022. The exact date has not been confirmed yet. But it's going to be a 6-part anthology, so it's going to be a series comprised of original animated shorts, and will tout stories featuring Jedi from the prequel era. So this one is pretty cool. Apparently we're getting the return of Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon Jinn, and we're also apparently going to get to see a young Count Dooku and a young Ahsoka Tano. So
yeah, so this is actually going to be pretty sweet because we're basically getting Episode 1. So this is something that everyone's kind of like really, excited for. I don't know, like we see all these Jedi, but we don't see a whole lot of their backstories. We don't get, we hear of all this stuff, but we don't get to see it per se. So we'll actually get to see that in this, and this is probably one of the biggest surprises for me because that era is super intriguing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that quite a lot.
I think for this one, what intrigues me the most is like when you see Count Dooku in the early episodes of Star Wars, he's already fallen to the dark side, right? So we're going to get to see him as a Jedi and hopefully get more of a background story on his fall, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's going to be cool. And how cool is it that we get Liam Neeson back, right? But maybe we'll get him back sooner than that. Maybe he's going to make a surprise appearance in Obi-Wan.
Ooh, I love
Fingers
that.
crossed. And then, let's also go on. And this fall is going to be packed. So we have Tales of the Jedi, we have Andor, and now we're going to also have Bad Batch Season 2.
Woo!
So we already knew that one was confirmed after the first season finished. But now we got confirmation that it is coming out this year. So Season 1 had 16 episodes. We're thinking that Season 2 is going to be probably something similar. The premise for this one, if you haven't watched it, it's looking at Rebellious Clone Squadron. They're back for more missions this time around. It seems to take place right after a slight time jump, as some characters appear a little older in the trailer.
Probably.
From Season 1.
Yeah. This one I'm excited for. I enjoyed The Bad Batch. It's a great animated series if that's what you're into. It will be nice to see what they've been up to and how they've been carrying on through the galaxy as a little bit of time has passed. So, as Han mentioned, it's going to be an action-packed Star Wars fall of 2022, and I'm very excited.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to be doing like 3 sets of reviews a week.
Definitely.
At this rate, which is it's a good problem to have, I feel.
Definitely. And then we also got the announcement of Mandalorian Season 3. So this is one that I've been waiting very patiently for. It's been a long gap between Seasons 2 and Season 3. And this one's got a release date set for February of 2023. There's no exact date yet, but February of 2023. And there hasn't been a number of episodes confirmed yet, but based on season 1 and season 2 having 8 episodes, I would probably assume that season 3 will also have 8 episodes. And of course, we're going to follow Mando and Baby Yoda as they continue their tour through the galaxy. And I'm pretty sure Mando is going to head over to Mandalore and meet up with Bo-Katan Kryze. So that's really exciting to see Katie Sackhoff again.
Yeah, so for anyone who's watched the Mandalorian Season 3 trailer, you kind of know a little bit of that. It kind of gives you that little premise there. A big surprise on this one because in previous times they had announced that it was supposed to come out in 2022. So we had figured that this one was going to be a fall 2022, similar to the previous Mandalorians that were released in October, November. And then carried on until the end of December there. This one's actually going to start in the new year, so I feel like I can speak for everyone saying that that this is one that we're all excited for.
This is the way.
This is the way. Yeah, and then moving on, we also are going to probably have another 2 things released that spring as well. We got Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures announced, so that one has been slated for a release of spring 2023. And so again, this one, the premise is supposed to be set during the time of the High Republic era. And this series is supposed to follow younglings as they study the ways of the Force and become Jedi.
So I think that this one is actually maybe geared towards a younger audience compared to an older audience. But regardless, any Star Wars content is exciting. So
yeah, so this one will be interesting. There's not a whole lot that was mentioned for this one. So basically, we just know that it's where the era is that it's set in. And so anyone who's been reading the High Republic comics kind of knows what's going to happen around that era, right? So we get Yoda probably in this one,
Cool.
So that's going to be cool. Hopefully some other Jedi that will pop up as well. But yeah, one to look forward to nonetheless, and one that I'm actually really glad that they decided to come back with is Star Wars Visions Volume 2.
Yes.
So as you know, we are big anime fans. So mix the two together. You got anime and Star Wars, and that's something that we really enjoyed the first time around, and this time it's probably going to be just as good because there wasn't one that we disliked in the whole volume. So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool that they're given their own way of doing things. It's not necessarily canon, so they can bend the laws a little bit and give it their own spin. So I really enjoyed that actually.
Yeah, one thing I'm interested about this volume 2 of Visions is whether or not these are going to be continuations of previous stories that were in Visions volume 1, or if they're going to be completely new stories. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of the stories kind of left off with the potential to have sequel stories with them, but I'm not 100% sure that's actually what is going to happen here, but I do think it would be pretty cool if it did.
Yeah, so the premise again of this one is, the first season offered viewers a wide variety of bite-sized stories set in the world of Star Wars, exploring Jedi, Sith, and everything else in between. And so like you said, yeah, we're thinking, is it going to be kind of the similar thing? Is it going to be a continuation of some of them? I honestly feel like we'll get maybe a bit of both. So you might get some of the same studios wanting to carry on some of those stories, The Ninth Jedi was hugely popular with everyone, so I could definitely see that one.
Oh yeah, that one was wild.
Going on to the second one. So that's one that we're really looking forward to. And then one that we don't know anything else other than that it's supposed to be released 2023 is,
after the Mandalorian. That's what we do now.
Is the Ahsoka series. So her first appearance on the Mandalorian suggested that she might be pick up on one of the loose threads of Rebels, so her hunt for Empire's Grand Admiral Thrawn. It was mentioned in Mandalorian Season 2, right? So we're getting okay, that's probably how that story is going to go. We don't have an official release date, no episodes confirmed, but this is one that we're really looking forward to. Big Ahsoka fans from the Clone Wars and from the Mandalorian Book of Boba Fett. It's just a pleasure seeing her in anything. And we hope we get some other characters in there. We hope we get Rex back in there. We hope we get...
Oh, I'm hoping for live-action Ezra.
Yeah, a live action Ezra.
love
Come
that.
on, give us some Sabine. Like, let's throw a bunch of stuff in there. Let's all see that live action. It's so cool to see some of these characters that we've grown to love in animation be put into live action, right? So
I also think for this one, it just started production maybe a couple of weeks ago, so they probably don't have a ton of information on it yet, but I think there'll be a bit more things teased in the near future. So I'm looking really, really forward to Ahsoka. We also got a new announcement of a new show called Skeleton Crew. So this one is going to star Jude Law, and it also has a release date of 2023 sometime. We're not entirely sure what time of year that's going to get released. And the premise of this one is it's a series that follows the fall of the Empire through the eyes of 4 children aged 11 to 12 years old. Yeah, so I think it will definitely give us a different view of the galaxy. Typically, we don't see it through the eyes of children, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And I'm not entirely sure what Jude Law's role in this will be yet, but I mean, I love Jude Law, so I'm always happy to see him star in anything.
Yeah, I can see him being some sort of like smuggler, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of thinking, but you know, we don't know. Maybe he'll be some sort of Jedi. And then another release, although not you know, a TV series or a movie or anything. We did get confirmation, and we got that trailer for the Fallen Order sequel titled Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So that one's being released 2023, no official date. But we know that it's carrying on with Cal Kestis' journey. The trailer mentions his name. The voice to me really sounded like Maul. Could be Grand Inquisitor as well. So we don't know exactly what sort of storyline is going to take place in the Jedi Survivor video game series. But yeah, if it's anything like that first game, it's going to be super fun playing it. And you know, we'll definitely get that game and stream it live on the channel. So.
And that's all we know so far. I mean, is there anyone in particular that you're looking forward to the most?
I don't know. I have a soft spot for Visions.
Yeah.
That one, I really liked the Visions series. But other than that, Andor. Like, Andor seems to be like it's going to be really cool. I really like Diego Luna's character. I really liked Rogue One. So we get to see these characters again, or at least his character, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. Maybe once I know more about other ones, I'll be a bit more excited, like Ahsoka. Mando season 3 obviously is going to be a good one for all of us as well. So always going to look forward to that. What about yourself?
I would say I'm looking the most forward to Mando Season 3. I love Mando and Baby Yoda. I love them together. I love the whole premise of the entire series. I've been waiting so patiently, you know, for the show to come out. We didn't get a release of the Mandalorian series last year, so it's been a while. And yeah, I just, that's the one, my number one I'm looking forward to for sure. And then also, I would say, following that, the Ahsoka series. I love Ahsoka Tano. I love Rosario Dawson. I love, like, the whole premise of the series, looking for Thrawn, and, like, kind of that continuation of Rebels. So, yeah, I would say those two are probably my top 2.
Nice. Yeah. And let us know what you guys think. What is your series you're most looking forward to? Or one that you were surprised by? Like, let us know in the comment section. Let's have a chat about this. We'd love to know your guys' thoughts and have that conversation. So let's start it down below and let's talk about these. Is there anything else that you guys know about these series that we missed, or that maybe you know a little bit more about? Yeah, let us know down below.
And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
All right, guys, take it easy.
We hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.
You are not a Jedi yet.